Have you ever been playing a game and thought, why couldn't I romance that character? Well, yeah, same. Today we're gonna dive into the ones who got away, the characters who had everything it takes to be a totally unforgettable romance option, except that the game didn't let us pursue them, for whatever reason. Let's get into it. Up first is Aria from Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. Aria's exterior may be all tough and sharp edges, but that's honestly part of her charm. As the ruler of Omega, a volatile space station in the Terminus systems, Aria has weathered her fair share of challenges and stared down every challenger without flinching.
I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Her rise to power wasn't luck. It was willpower, determination, and a thorough understanding of power. And that's something she and Shepard share, a relentless drive and determination. She and a renegade Shepard in particular feel like a match that the galaxy honestly would have feared. Two leaders, equal parts dangerous and unstoppable. Over time, their connection does kind of simmer. It's a little bit ambiguous, but the truth is that it never evolves into a romance. And that's the heartbreak of it all. Aria, with all of her strength, carries buried vulnerability and could have been an intriguing romantic partner. Imagine peeling back those layers as you get to know her better, slowly gaining her trust, and discovering the person and everything that is beneath the legend. The game only gives us a brief glimpse of it, and that feels like such a loss. Next is Vivienne from Dragon Age Inquisition. Vivienne is a formidable mage, elegant and powerful in ways that leave a lasting impression. As an immensely skilled enchantress, she joins the Inquisition not just with political awareness, but a poise that makes her presence completely magnetic. In a world filled with panicked and uncertain allies, Vivienne's confidence is very refreshing. She's charming, witty, perceptive, and more than capable of going round for round with even the most charismatic Inquisitor.
And all dressed up in your Aunt Solange's doublet. Didn't she give you that to wear to the Grand Tourney? To think all the brave chevaliers who will be competing left for Markham this morning, and you're still here. Were you hoping to sate your damaged pride by defeating the Herald of Andraste in a public duel? Or did you think her blade could put an end to the misery of your failure?
And this is all exactly why her lack of a romance path is so painful. Vivienne could have brought a layered, mature relationship packed with courtly intrigue that's paired with a slow burn vulnerability, and it would have been a romance defined by respect, power, and, of course, clever banter. Instead, that possibility remains forever just beyond reach, and players are only left imagining the complexity and depth that this romance could have offered. Let's move on to Cyberpunk 2077 and talk about Goro Takemura. You know what Cyberpunk 2077 is really lacking? A corpo romance. And Takemura would have been the perfect candidate. Bound to Arasaka yet deeply principled, he's a man caught between duty and integrity, which is exactly the kind of tension that makes for unforgettable storytelling and unforgettable romance.
Do you know what Arasaka despises the most? Confuses them? When communication fails, when they cannot talk to each other, they are first to cry. Sabotage!
His relationship with V already grows gradually, based on mutual reliance, shared danger, and an unexpected trust that feels earned, not scripted or forced. Beneath Takemura's rigid exterior is a man defined by loyalty, honor, and a bit of melancholy, all traits that would have made a romance with him uniquely mature and emotionally layered. Seeing him let down his guard bit by bit could have been one of the game's most compelling romance arcs. Instead, though, the opportunity never came through, leaving players to just imagine the romance that could have unfolded. We're going back to the Mass Effect series, and we're going to talk about Kasumi Goto from Mass Effect 2. Upon meeting Shepard, Kasumi is carrying a lot of grief with her, mourning the partner she lost and waiting for the chance to avenge him. Her loyalty mission pulls Shepard directly into this storm of emotions, and they work together through danger to try to give her some form of justice. It's the kind of journey that naturally builds intimacy and trust, and it could have been the beginning of a really unique romance. With Shepard's support, Kasumi could have navigated her grief in a way Mass Effect doesn't frequently explore, with healing, humor, and connection emerging from loss. Add Kasumi's charm and the air of mystery that she carries with her, and she becomes someone players genuinely want to know. Like, really know.
You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
Mass Effect 2 is also notoriously sparse when it comes to female romance options for a female Shepard, and Kasumi, a DLC character or not, would have been a wonderfully fitting match. We're gonna stay in the Mass Effect games, and we're gonna talk about Mass Effect Andromeda with Dr. Lexi Tapero. Lexi is the quiet, consistent anchor aboard the Tempest. She's brilliant, calm, and forever composed. Her intelligence and professionalism define her, and they're used as the reason that she won't pursue a romance with Ryder. But that doesn't make this lost potential hurt any less. Lexi could have offered something Andromeda really needed more of. Romance grounded in maturity. She's compassionate without being fragile, analytical without being cold, and wise from both medical experience and life experience.
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
A relationship with her could have been thoughtful, steady, and layered with deep conversations and emotional authenticity. And yes, players have been very vocal about their disappointment, not only because her character feels well suited for romance, but because Natalie Dormer's performance made her instantly intriguing. So those are the ones, the characters who had the spark, the chemistry, and the storytelling weight to be totally unforgettable romance options. Let me know in the comments which character you still think about. Be honest, which romance would you have chosen if the game had just given you the chance? Let's talk about it in the comments. If you like more content like this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.